Welcome to Tech and Trek, exploring the past. Powered by the future, dinosaurs. These magnificent creatures who ruled our planet for millions of years continue to fascinate us. We dig up their bones, piece together their skeletons, and try to imagine them walking the earth. But what about their skin? What did these prehistoric giants look like when they were alive? For a long time, we could only guess. Early dinosaur reconstructions were often based on educated guesses, depicting these creatures with scales like those of modern reptiles. However, the world of paleontology is full of surprises. As we unearthed more fossils and developed new technologies to study them, our understanding of dinosaurs began to change. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs was a turning point in our understanding of these ancient animals. This evolution from scales to feathers is a testament to the power of natural selection and the incredible diversity of life on Earth. The idea that dinosaurs might have had feathers was initially met with skepticism. Feathers were considered a defining characteristic of birds, and the idea of a feathered dinosaur seemed outlandish. However, the accumulating fossil evidence was hard to ignore. In 1996, the world was introduced to Sinosauropteryx, a small dinosaur from China. This remarkable fossil preserved clear impressions of feathers around its body, providing the first undeniable evidence of feathered dinosaurs. This discovery not only revolutionized our understanding of dinosaur appearance, but also provided compelling evidence for the evolutionary link between dinosaurs and birds. The intricate structures of feathers, once thought to be unique to birds, were now found in their dinosaur ancestors. The journey into the past begins with the dusty shelves of museums and the remote dig sites where the first dinosaur bones were unearthed. These initial discoveries painted a hazy picture of these colossal beings. Scientists, armed only with fragments of the ancient world, began to piece together the puzzle of dinosaur anatomy. The focus was primarily on their massive bones and possible behaviors. As excavation techniques improved and more sites were discovered, our ancestors' images began to take on more depth and complexity. The early images of dinosaurs, as depicted in public exhibitions and scientific illustrations, showed them covered in thick reptilian scales, not unlike those of modern crocodiles and lizards. However, these depictions were based on assumptions rather than concrete evidence. While scales were preserved in some fossilized specimens, the preservation of skin textures was rare, and the exact nature remained largely speculative. The narrative of dinosaur skin took a dramatic turn with the advent of more refined paleontological methods. Early theories about dinosaur skin were grounded in the comparison with modern-day reptiles. The logic was straightforward. Dinosaurs, being reptilians, must have had scaly skin similar to that of snakes and lizards. This assumption was so entrenched in the scientific community that alternative theories were often dismissed without much consideration. The skepticism regarding anything other than scales was palpable. When initial reports of feather-like structures in certain dinosaur fossils surfaced, they were met with significant doubt. Critics argued that these were mere artifacts of the fossilization process or misinterpretations by overzealous paleontologists. Yet, as more evidence accumulated, the scale-only theory began to crack. Pioneering paleontologists started reporting inconsistencies between the fossil records and the prevailing theories. The shift from skepticism to curiosity was slow, but inevitable. The implications of feathered dinosaurs were profound, challenging long-held views and opening new avenues for research. The presence of feathers on creatures that had been assumed to be purely reptilian blurred the lines between birds and dinosaurs, suggesting a much closer relationship than previously thought. This revelation had a cascading effect on the field of evolutionary biology. It prompted scientists to reconsider not just the physical appearance of dinosaurs, but also their metabolic processes and even their behaviors. Feathers, after all, are complex structures associated with a variety of functions in modern birds, from thermoregulation to courtship displays. The adaptation from scales to feathers likely did not occur in a linear or uniform fashion across all dinosaur species. Instead, it was a multifaceted and uneven process, influenced by environmental pressures, genetic mutations, and possibly even social behaviors. This complexity added a new layer of depth to our understanding of evolutionary mechanisms. The discovery of Sinosauropteryx in the mid-1990s sent shockwaves through the world of paleontology. Here was a dinosaur, preserved with astonishing detail, sporting a halo of delicate, feather-like structures around its body. The implications were clear. Feathers, once considered the hallmark of birds, were present in their dinosaur ancestors. This wasn't just another fossil find, it was a paradigm shift. The image of dinosaurs as uniformly scaly creatures was shattered, replaced by a more nuanced understanding of their diversity. The scientific community, initially wary, was eventually won over by the weight of evidence. Sinosauropteryx was just the tip of the iceberg. In the years that followed, a plethora of feathered dinosaur fossils emerged from fossil beds around the world. These discoveries painted a vibrant picture of feathered dinosaurs, showcasing a stunning array of plumage, from simple filaments to complex banded feathers. In China, the Liaoning province became a treasure trove of feathered dinosaur fossils. Microraptor, a four-winged dinosaur, captured the imagination with its potential for gliding. Caudipteryx, a turkey-sized dinosaur, possessed a feathered tail fan, suggesting the use of feathers for display purposes long before flight evolved. Each new discovery added a piece to the puzzle, revealing the diversity and complexity of feather evolution. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs sparked a wave of research into the functions of these early feathers. While flight is the most obvious function of feathers in modern birds, it's unlikely that early feathers evolved for this purpose. So, what other roles might these early feathers have served? One prevailing theory is that feathers initially evolved for insulation. Dinosaurs, like birds, were warm-blooded animals, and feathers would have provided an effective way to regulate body temperature. This is supported by the discovery of dinosaurs with down-like feathers, similar to the insulating feathers of modern birds. Another possibility is that feathers played a role in display. Brightly colored feathers, as seen in some feathered dinosaur fossils, could have been used to attract mates, intimidate rivals, or signal to other members of their species. The study of feathered dinosaurs is not without its controversies. Interpreting fossil evidence is a complex task, and paleontologists often debate the finer details of feather evolution. One ongoing debate centers around the relationship between different types of dinosaur feathers and their evolutionary pathways. Some researchers argue that simple, filamentous feathers represent an early stage of feather evolution, while others propose that these structures might be distinct from true feathers. The discovery of complex, branched feathers in some dinosaurs that were not closely related to birds has further fueled this debate. Another area of contention is the extent to which feathers were distributed among dinosaurs. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs threw open the doors to a new mystery. How did scales, the defining feature of reptiles, transform into the intricate structures of feathers? One prominent theory suggests that feathers evolved from scales through a series of gradual modifications. Imagine, if you will, a reptile scale gradually elongating, splitting at its edges, and developing a central shaft with barbs branching out. This process, driven by natural selection, could have occurred over millions of years, with each small change offering a survival advantage. Another theory proposes that feathers arose from a different type of skin structure altogether, perhaps a sensory organ or a glandular protrusion. These structures over time might have been co-opted for insulation or display, eventually evolving into the feathers we see today. The debate over the origin of feathers is far from settled. In the quest to understand the evolution of feathers, paleontologists rely on two powerful tools: the fossil record and evolutionary trees. Fossils provide snapshots of ancient life, capturing the physical characteristics of organisms long extinct. Evolutionary trees, on the other hand, map the relationships between different species, revealing their shared ancestry and evolutionary divergence. By meticulously analyzing the skeletal features and feather impressions preserved in fossils, scientists can trace the lineage of feathered dinosaurs and identify their closest relatives. These analyses have revealed a fascinating pattern. Feathers didn't appear suddenly, but evolved gradually over millions of years, with different dinosaur lineages experimenting with various feather forms and arrangements. The fossil record also provides clues about the potential functions of early feathers. By combining fossil evidence with evolutionary trees, paleontologists are piecing together the story of feather evolution. While fossils provide invaluable information about the physical characteristics of extinct organisms, they can only tell us so much about the genetic and molecular mechanisms underlying evolutionary change. In recent years, advances in molecular biology have opened up exciting new avenues for studying feather evolution, allowing scientists to probe the genetic toolkit that dinosaurs used to build these complex structures. One promising area of research involves comparing the genes involved in feather development in modern birds with those of their closest living relatives, the reptiles. By identifying the genetic differences that distinguish birds from reptiles, scientists can pinpoint the key genes that played a role in feather evolution. Another approach involves studying the proteins that make up feathers. Feathers are composed primarily of keratin, a fibrous protein also found in hair, nails, and scales. By analyzing the amino acid sequences of keratin proteins in different species, scientists can reconstruct the evolutionary relationships between these structures and gain insights into how feathers might have evolved from scales. The study of dinosaur evolution, particularly the transition from scales to feathers, has been dramatically impacted by the rapid advancement of technology. New tools and techniques have provided scientists with unprecedented access to the microscopic world of fossils, revealing details previously hidden from view. One such technology is the scanning electron microscope, or SEM. Unlike traditional microscopes that use light, SEMs use a focused beam of electrons to image the surface of a sample. This allows for much higher magnification and resolution, revealing the intricate details of feather structures, such as the arrangement of barbs and barbules, in exquisite detail. Another game changer has been the development of high-resolution X-ray computed tomography, or CT scanning. CT scanning allows scientists to create three-dimensional images of fossils without damaging them. Section 2. Melanosomes. Unlocking the secrets of dinosaur color. For centuries, the color of dinosaurs was a subject of pure speculation. Artists could only guess, often relying on the colors of modern-day reptiles or birds for inspiration. However, the discovery of melanosomes in fossilized feathers has opened up a new frontier in paleontology, allowing us to reconstruct the color patterns of some feathered dinosaurs with surprising accuracy. Melanosomes are tiny, pigment-containing organelles found within cells. They are responsible for producing and storing melanin, the pigment that gives color to skin, hair, and feathers. Remarkably, melanosomes can survive fossilization, preserving their shape and arrangement within fossilized feathers. By analyzing the shape, size, and distribution of melanosomes in fossilized feathers, scientists can determine the color and even the pattern of pigmentation in some dinosaur species. This has led to some stunning discoveries, revealing dinosaurs with iridescent feathers, striped wings, and even camouflage patterns. The ability to reconstruct the color of dinosaurs is not just about satisfying our curiosity. Color plays a crucial role in animal communication, camouflage, and thermoregulation. Understanding the color patterns of feathered dinosaurs provides valuable insights into their behavior, ecology, and evolutionary adaptations. Section 3. The genetic time machine. Searching for feather genes in dinosaur DNA. The ultimate dream of paleontologists is to extract DNA from dinosaur fossils and bring these extinct creatures back to life, Jurassic Park style. While this remains a distant prospect, scientists are making strides in understanding the genetic basis of feather evolution by studying the DNA of modern birds, the direct descendants of dinosaurs. Birds inherited their genetic blueprint, including the genes responsible for feather development, from their dinosaur ancestors. By comparing the genomes of different bird species, scientists can identify the genes involved in feather formation and trace their evolutionary history back to the common ancestor of all birds, a feathered dinosaur. These studies have revealed a complex network of genes that orchestrate the development of feathers, from the initial formation of feather buds to the intricate branching patterns of barbs and barbules. By understanding how these genes are regulated and how they interact with each other, scientists hope to unravel the genetic changes that led to the evolution of feathers from scales. The search for feather genes in dinosaur DNA is a challenging but rapidly advancing field. While we may never be able to clone a dinosaur, understanding the genetic basis of feather evolution provides invaluable insights into the mechanisms of evolutionary change and the remarkable ability of life to generate novelty and diversity. A new perspective on dinosaurs. The discovery of feathered dinosaurs stands as one of the most captivating chapters in the history of paleontology. It has fundamentally reshaped our understanding of dinosaurs, transforming them from scaly reptilian giants into creatures of surprising complexity and diversity. The evidence overwhelmingly demonstrates that feathers, once considered the defining characteristic of birds, had their origins in their dinosaur ancestors. This realization has not merely altered our perception of these extinct creatures, but has also illuminated the intricate pathways of evolution. The transition from scales to feathers is a testament to the remarkable adaptability of life and the power of natural selection to shape novel structures from existing ones. Feathers, initially evolved for purposes other than flight, such as insulation or display, eventually enabled one lineage of dinosaurs to take to the skies, giving rise to the birds we see today. This remarkable evolutionary tale underscores the interconnectedness of life on Earth. It reveals that even the most extraordinary adaptations often have humble beginnings, arising from a series of small, incremental changes over vast stretches of time. The study of feathered dinosaurs serves as a potent reminder that the natural world is full of surprises, and that our understanding of the past is constantly being refined by new discoveries. The ongoing journey of discovery. The quest to unravel the mysteries of feathered dinosaurs is far from over. Each new fossil discovery, each technological advancement, each genetic analysis brings us closer to understanding these fascinating creatures and their place in the grand tapestry of life. The ongoing development of imaging techniques continues to reveal microscopic details of feather structures, providing invaluable insights into their evolution and function. Furthermore, the analysis of melanosomes, those tiny time capsules of color, is allowing us to paint increasingly vibrant portraits of dinosaurs, revealing their plumage patterns and shedding light on their behavior and ecology. Meanwhile, advances in molecular biology are providing unprecedented access to the genetic toolkit that dinosaurs used to build feathers, unraveling the complex interplay of genes that orchestrate this remarkable developmental process. The study of feathered dinosaurs is a testament to the power of scientific inquiry and the importance of curiosity-driven research. It is a journey of discovery that transcends the boundaries of time, connecting us to creatures that walked the Earth millions of years ago. As we continue to explore the fossil record, develop new technologies, and delve deeper into the genetic code, we can look forward to even more astonishing discoveries that will further illuminate the fascinating saga of dinosaurs and their feathered legacy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Subscribe to Tech and Trek, where we explore the past powered by the future.